Hello friends, this is a tutorial number 99 of this Java programming language tutorial. This tutorial will be interesting. This will be one more bonus lecture. And what we will do here? We will have one assignment. The point is we will enter one word into the program. Okay, we will create one string and we need to enter some word. It can be just a single word, or it can be for example, I love you, hello world, and so on. And what we want to program do with this word? We want to our program convert this word, this string, into the corresponding phone number. Okay, we will have a number 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. It will be a phone number, and this phone number will have seven numbers, it will be a string with 7 letters. Okay, and of course we will get 7 numbers. And how we will gonna convert that into the number? The simple way. Okay, you remember of the cell phones, but not these new Androids. It will be this older one with the buttons. And most of you write SMS, and you remember ABC. You have a button number 2. It has also a letters ABC. Number 3, it has a letters D, E, F, and so on. And we want to convert by that way. We want to convert a word to the corresponding phone number. And first here I need to create I will create one project quickly. It will be Java project. And the name of the project, okay, I will put it test project. You can put the name of the project whatever you want. I will click finish, and inside of this new project I will create a package. The name of the package will be my package. Okay, I have 2 letters C. My package should be good. And I will create one class. It will be class 01 with main method. Okay, we created quickly our project, and we will need to enter a string. And this means that we will use scanner input will be equals to new scanner system.in. Okay, this will be good. And now what we will do? We will entering numbers. Okay, we will enter a word. We need a string, and the name of the string will be a letter. Okay, we will just creating, and we forgot to import scanner from the Java library. Control Shift and O, and the problem is resolved. Okay, and we want to enter in words. We will use a do while loop, but we will continuously entering a word until we enter a hashtag. And let's create one more string. We will call it and it will be equals to a hashtag. Perfect. And now we can create do while loop. We will do something while a letter, our string letter, not equals, because to our string end. Okay. It means that we will entering a letter until we enter a hashtag. Pretty much simple, and we have error here because we didn't initialize a string a letter. Okay, and now we will start. We need to enter some message. Okay, it could be for example, enter a word to be converted. Just a second. Enter the word to be converted. And let's enter a letter. We have a string a letter equals to input dot next line. We will enter a string. Okay, but we can enter, for example, a hello world. We will not convert a space. What we need to do, we will eliminate this space. A letter will be equals to a letter, and we will use a replace all. Okay, if we have a space, we will replace it with an empty string. By this, we will eliminate a space from our letter, for our string, our word, and also we will convert it to a lowercase. It will not be case sensitive. Okay, we finish with entering our word. And we need to convert that word to a number. We will need another string, which will also be a string. Number will be equals to, we'll define it, initialize as an empty string. Okay, and we will need a couple of integers. We will need integer I, which will be 0. We will have, or okay, it should be good, and also we'll have a count, which will be 0, and we will also have previous count, which will be 0. I will explain it later. And now what should we do? We will entering a word until we enter a hashtag. Okay, but inside this do while loop we need to create one if statement. Okay, if first this letter need to be different from the hashtag, which is our another string, which is end, and it will equals ignore case end, and we need another, because if we enter a hashtag, our loop will be terminated, and if we enter something else, we need let's start first. What we will type. First of all, we can enter many words, okay, or word or couple of words with it can have 20 or 30 letters, and it is not to we have phone number from 30 numbers, but also we will not have a number if we enter some word of 4 or 5. If our word has lesser than 7 letters, we will write a message that our phone number need to have 7 numbers. Okay, it cannot be phone number from the 6 numbers. It needs to have 7 numbers. Okay, and we will create a condition if a letter dot length is lesser than 7, we need to write this message. Just a second. Okay, and our message will be phone number must be, just a second, must be 7 letters long with no dashes. We will have a dash, but okay, we will not have it. We will have a dash when we print a phone number. We will not have it now. And we will just type okay, but instead of print line, we will have a print. And here, in the new line, we will use system out print line, and we will just write please try again. Pretty much simple. This will be a condition, and we will have this message if we enter, for example, a word from if our word has lesser than 7 letters. Okay. And we need an else statement. In a if everything is okay, we will create our phone number. We will create one while loop, while, and we have our count is lesser than a letter dot length, and we will use switch statement. Switch okay, we use default switch statement. Just a second. We will switch a letter char at it will be char at A, and this means okay, it starts with 0. Okay, it will be if we have some words. Okay, number element 0, but it starts from start from 0, and this means that if we have a number, 0 element of word number is n. Element number 1 will be u, and the second element will be m. Okay, this means this will convert all of this, but just a second. We have this case statement. We need to have a case, and a case will be A, because we need a chars, because we will iterate over our word. Okay, we will have a case, and default we can delete this default, and we need couple more cases. We need 6 of them. We need uppercase and lowercase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and let's change A, B. We will have A, B, and C with uppercase, and we will have A, B, and C with lowercase. And now what we will do, we will change a number we have our string number, and we will do the next thing. Plus equals, and we will just add number 2 to our number. It means it will convert one of these chars to a number 2. Pretty much simple. And we will increase our count. Okay, this will be okay. As you remember, now you don't why ABC. Okay, if you have some of these old cell phones, you will see in the button number 2 you have letters A, B, and C. Pretty much simple. And I will now copy this case I will paste it here, and now what we will have, you need to look to the number 3. It has D, E, and F. Okay, and we will have D, E, and F with uppercase and with lowercase. Okay, if we have one of these letters, it will convert our number. It will add number 3 to our phone number. We will continue to increase the count. Okay, and we will continue again. Now we are going to the number 4. Okay, D, E, F. The next will be G, H, and I. And also we will need G, H, and I. Okay, if we have some of these letters, it will add number 4 to our phone number. And let's continue again. Let's copy and let's paste it here. Okay, number 5. Okay, we have G, H, E. We need J, K, and L. Okay, uppercase, and also we need J. Okay, you don't need to have this in mind. It is just you can just look if you have some old cell phone, and you can see the letters on the numbers, and it will be clear to you. J, K, and L. Okay, it will if we have some of these letters, we will add number 5 to our phone number. And let's continue again. Okay, now J, K. Okay, now we need a letter M, letter N, and a letter O, and also we need a lowercase m, N, and O. If we have some of these chars, it will add number 6 to our phone number. Okay, and let's continue. Number 7. Okay, we need P, R, and S. Also we need a lowercase p, r, and s. Okay, if we have some of these letters, it will add number 7 to our phone number. Okay, we don't, I will repeat once again, we don't have, we started from number 2 because if you look to the cell phone, in the number 1, you don't have any letters. Okay, we need number 8, it will be here. We have T, U and Y, and T, U and Y with lowercase, it will be number 8. Okay, and we have left number 9. Just a moment. Okay, but I will need, we have, as you can see, we have four letters on the number 9. We have W, we have a letter X, Y and Z. And I need all of these letters in the lowercase, W, X, Y and Z, and these letters, one of these letters, any of these letters will produce number 9, and this should be good. Let me see this again. Okay, A, B, C will produce number 2. D, E, F, it doesn't matter, uppercase or lowercase, will produce number 3. Okay, G, H and I will produce number 4. J, K and L will produce number 5. M, N and O will produce number 6. P, R and S will produce number 7. T, U and Y will produce number 8, and W, X, Y and Z will produce number 9 to our phone number. Okay, and now what we need to do? Okay, after third number, we want to add a dash. Okay, we have 3 numbers and dash, and we will have the rest of the numbers. As you can see, after each letter, our count increase. Okay, we have one of these letters. It doesn't matter if we have some of this letter, and immediately our count will increase to 1. It will not be 0. It will be 1. And that it means, okay, we finish with switch case statement, and let's create if statement. If this means if we have one letter, count will be 1, and automatically one number count will be 1. 2 numbers, count will be 2. If we have 3 numbers, count will be 3. Okay, after third number we want to add a dash. Okay, if count equals to 3, what we will do? We have a number, our string number, and we will add just a dash to this number. Pretty much simple. And what we want to use previous count. Okay, previous count also start with 0. And our previous count will be equals to a count. Okay, in this moment when count is 3, previous count will be also 3. And what we should do next? Okay, if you want, we can just print this number. But before we print this number, for example, we want to it doesn't matter if our word, I already told you, if our word has 20 letters. Okay, we will not have our phone number will not have 20 letters or numbers. Okay, it will have only 7 letters. And how do we limit it to the 7 numbers? It's pretty much simple. We have this previous count. Our previous, okay, it means our count at the moment we have 3 letters. Count is 3 and previous count is 3. If we want to have seven letters. Okay, how we can do this? Okay, our previous count is 3. Okay, we have 3 numbers, and if count will be 7 and previous count will be 3. Okay, and 7 minus 3 equals to 4, and this is the response. This is the response to our task. If count minus previous count equals to 4, because 7 minus 3 is 4, our previous count is 3, and our count always increase. Okay, what we will do, we will just print our number. This means we can enter letters 20, 30, 50, but it will be just printed 7 numbers. It will be first 7 letters will be printed. Okay, if we want, for example, 8 numbers, it will be if for example count minus previous count equals to 5, we will have, because our previous count is 3. And okay, we just need here, after while loop, we will just create one message, have a nice day, and it should be done. And what we need to do, we need to see if this will work properly. Okay, and but first, before we start, we need some starting message. For example, about this program, we need to give instruction. Okay, if somebody use this application, he doesn't know to enter a hashtag to finish with the loop. Okay. And we before this while loop, we will write one message about this program. This program will help you, and okay, I can use system out print, or I can use print line. Help you just a second. Find converted phone, and I will continue numbers written in letters. To the corresponding one in digits. It should be okay. This is our text, and we just need to write, for example, enter enter the hash character. To finish, or to terminate application. It should be good. Okay, and now let's save this. Okay, I think that we don't have. We will see how it will gonna work. Let's play this. Just a second. Okay, we can. Okay, we could use. Okay, this program will help you find convert. Just to convert. Convert should be fine. Convert phone number. Okay, I will save it and start again. This program will help you find convert phone numbers written in letters to the corresponding one in digits. Enter the hash character to terminate application. And okay. But let's try the application. Okay, I will type my name Milan. If I type Milan, okay, phone number must be 7 letters long with no dashes. Please try again. Okay, I could use just a second dot here. It could be better. Okay, I can start again. I will save. I will start again. Okay, if I now type Milan, okay, I can type Alex. As you can see, phone number must be 7 letters long with no dashes. Please try again. Okay, this means we are entering, and I will enter now. I love you. This means I love you. Okay, but this space will be eliminated. We here we eliminate all space. This means this will have just it will has 8 letters, but it need to produce 7 numbers. Okay, I run it again. Okay, I might made a mistake. Okay, as you can see, 444, just a number 4, and we have this means that we have an error. It converted all these letters to a number 4, and I know. Okay, I define 3 variables. I count and previous count. We defined a count. After each letter, we are incrementing this count. And when we have 3, if count equals to 3, previous count will also be a 3. We define it here, but we didn't do anything with I. I forgot after these if statements, I needs to be incremented, and this should resolve all these problems because. And now let's type again. I love, okay, you. As you can see, here is the phone number. Okay, 4568396. Okay, okay, I can. Okay, it is a do while loop. We can continue typing. Okay, Washington DC. Okay, it has more numbers. Okay, here is converted number 9274464. And why we have 7 letters? Okay, we define it here. If count when it becomes minus previous count equals to 4, and already we defined a previous count to 3, and 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, when count becomes 7, it will print a line, a number. Okay, when it has when it has seven letters, it will print a number. It doesn't matter, it can has 20, 30 letters, but it will print us a number from 7. We can change it here, I will show you later. And after third number, we will have a dash. As you can see, we have a dash here. If count equals to 3, we will add a dash to our number. And okay, and now we can have, let's type call home. Call home. Here is a number 2254663. Okay, I already explained you how it will be converted to each letter will be converted to a corresponding, but we have just it didn't spell well. Call home should be, but we can have some space. Call home. Okay, as you can see, here is the number 2255466. And now, if you want, for example, we want, for example, 9 numbers. How could, okay, we need to do it this way. If previous count equals to count minus previous count equals to 6, and previous count is 3, okay, count should be 9. Okay, and I will show you this now. I will save it. Okay, and we didn't test. Okay, hashtag to stop the application, but okay. Okay, let's start. J. If I enter J, okay, phone number must be 7 letter long. Okay, it's enough. Okay, let's type Manchester United. Okay, I am not a fan of Manchester United. I'm a fan of Partizan Belgrade. But okay, let's type Manchester United. As you can see, we have how many numbers? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a 9 numbers because it's defined here. If count minus previous count equals to 6, our previous count is defined as a 3. Okay, count will be 9. When we have 9 numbers, number will be 9 letters. Number will be printed. Okay, and this dash is no count. Okay, if count equals to 3, when count equals to 3, we will just add this dash to a number, but it doesn't matter. We have a 3 counts after we have a dash, and it is count number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty much simple. And what can we do? Just one more thing. For example, if we want another dash, to our number. If just a second, count equals to 7, we will do the same. Number plus equals to, okay, we will add we want okay, and we again, what can we do? We can redefine a previous count. Previous count equals to a count. Pretty much simple. Okay, and how but now if we this and I want to show you, okay, first I will test the hashtag to see if everything works properly. Okay, have a nice day. It finished properly. And now I want to test it. Okay, I didn't save. How do you think that it will have how many let's enter again. Manchester United. Oh no, Manchester United. Okay, and Arsenal, why not? Okay, and how many? We don't have, we have 13 numbers, and why we have? Okay, here we redefined our previous count. Okay, if count equals to 7, we will add another dash. But the point is, we also redefined our previous count equals to 7 at this moment. Okay, and the point is, if count minus previous count equals to 6, for example, and 6 plus 7 is 13, but this is a not good way. That means if we have, this is not a good step, because now I will show you. If we have arsenal, it will not be printed. But it can be printed by using a for loop. It is a better way, or it doesn't. It is a better way. How can I show you? But this needs to be terminated. Just a second. I will just command this to print a number. How can we print this number? Okay, but we will do it before this while loop ends. For example, but it depends how many numbers we want to. It just means, for example, if we want 7 numbers, for x equals to 0, and x is lesser than letter dot length. How can we print system out print line a letter char at x? And I forgot to increment x plus plus, and here I need an integer. Okay, that's enough, and we will. But this is one more thing. If now we want, for example, if x equals to 8, for example, or for example 9, I don't know. We can use break. Pretty much simple. And let's try again. Enter the word to be converted. Okay. Okay. Ajax, PSV, I don't know, Arsenal. Okay, this is for you. We can use I don't know, Lazio for football teams. Okay, and okay, one mistake, just one mistake. I had this one. X is lesser than. Just one more thing. We have one error. Okay, I use. We need a number instead of letter. It is my mistake, and now it should be fine. And I will not use print line. I will use print. And let's try again. Enter the word to be converted. Okay, I don't know. Manchester United will be easily. Manchester United and Chelsea. Okay. And okay, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 numbers, but we forgot after this. We will also need system out. After this for loop, we could have. Just a second, system out print line 1, just empty to separate this. And let's try again. Enter the word to be converted. I don't know. Denzel Washington should be enough. Okay, here is the number. This is pretty much good. And I don't know. Carl Cox. Okay, here is the number, but we have a dash. Okay, this should be enough. Now what should we do? We will just okay, we can comment this, or we don't want. We will stay with 7 numbers. This is pretty much good. If x equal to 7, we will just and let's do it again. Just a moment. Okay, okay. Our count will be 3, and we will define previous count, and plus. This is all good. This one is commented. Okay, this is another way. Okay, let's go back to the previous step. We just want 7 numbers to be printed. Okay, enter the word Arsenal. Okay, here is the number 2773625. Okay. But this has 7 letters. Call home. Okay, we have 8 word of 8 letters, but we have 7 numbers. And also we can have I don't know. I love my wife. Okay, with spaces. And here is the number 4568369. This is the number. Okay, this will convert all of these our words to a phone number. And now if we want, okay, let's type a word with I don't know, John. Okay, as you can see, please, a phone number must be 7 letter long with no dashes, and please try again. And we can also type Jimmy, and it will be the same, Alexander. Okay, and this is, but when we have it has converted this to a 7 numbers. It converts first 7 letters. We define it here. If x equals to 7, we will finish the our for loop, and this for loop print every char of our string number, and this is good. And this is one of the way to print our numbers. Pretty much good, but the same thing. Okay, now I will just comment this entire for loop. This is one more way to print, but before this do while finish, we can use this for loop. We can use this for loop to print, or we can use this way. It's completely the same. I will uncomment it, and we want to print just 7 numbers. Previous count is 3. Count if count minus previous count equals to 4. 7 minus 3 is 4. Number will be printed, and let's test it. And okay, it will be the same. I love my wife. Of course, we will have just 7 letters. Partisan, it's my football club that I love. 7278492. And now we just want to enter John. Okay, Jimmy. Okay, we need to enter at least 7 letters. If we enter a longer one, Manchester United, okay, we will have just 7-letter numbers. It's the same, and we want to terminate this with hashtag and have a nice day. Okay, both ways. If you want to print 7 letters number, you can use this or this for loop, or you can define it here. If you just want to print 7-letter number, you can define it here. In both ways it will gonna work. Okay, I pretty hope that you like this application. Okay, I suppose it is not so easy task, but probably many of you will have it on if you have if you are attending some Java course. Probably professor will give you the similar problem, and you can learn it from here. I really hope that you like this application. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.